Hello, my name is Isaac Marble, and this is a teaching sample of defining terrorism for a job interview with a Wyoming school district. I thank you for this opportunity, and I need to preface that this video will be shorter than the indicated time frame because the camera capacity that I possess is unable to do the full allotted 20 minutes that was indicated in the phone call I received. I hope this works well, and I thank you for this opportunity to prepare this information, and I hope it is a pleasure for you to view it. So, I'd like to start off with just briefly indicating that here are some objectives of what I want to go over. There's some important vocabulary terms which I think are essential to know: interpretation, extremism, and terrorism. And I'd like to do a brief overview of some historical examples to clarify misconceptions, because I believe that if we look at these in a more academic light, we will see and be able to define terrorism a little better. So I had an initial question, but I'm going to go over that and be a little more specific due to the sake of time. What do these represent? We have the American flag, the British flag, and the Brazilian flag. And so, some answers that I've come up with, and in an actual teaching setting, I'd welcome any and all additions. I believe flags stand for freedom. Flags represent the culture of the people that they represent in the country. They stand for independence. They stand for safety. And they stand for patriotism, because there are people who are willing to die for their country and their beliefs. And so, the first aspect that I want to share with you is these are important things. We don't look at flags, especially these 3 flags, and there are many others, that we view in a very positive and good light. However, in the 1700s, would Native Americans agree with you? In a book that I read recently, it was interesting to see the Native Americans' perspective. Many of the colonists, there was French, English, and Spanish settlers that came to the American continent. They viewed them as savage, undisciplined, primitive. They viewed their race, their culture, as superior. And so a lot of Native Americans, for just reasons, do view flags and some people in bad light because of the atrocities that occurred to them. Many of these peoples, unfortunately, have been wiped out. Which goes to show that some people, and there's many others with other examples which we'll look at here in a moment, are extremists. A person who holds extreme or fantastical, sorry, that's a tough word to say, political or religious views, and they resort to extreme action. The unlawful use